So first, I'd like to apologize for my non-weekly updates. I have a few announcements, goods and bad. For those who are wondering where my Raw review was, I'm sorry. I started college this week and I couldn't get around to it. But I'm here now with my SmackDown review. And unfortunately, I'll have to cut out some of the things I promised. My stuff that involves gaming, I'll have to stick to what I do here. And a few new things I'm trying to do by the fall. Well, within the next couple of months. My NFL and NHL stuff I had to take out. But I will gain with my wrestling reviews so far. I'll start doing TNA reviews soon. Maybe as well as NXT, depending how that goes. And I'll try to get into other wide range areas. But with that said, so I'm starting to draw this conclusion that I think Friday Night SmackDown has become a little bit better than Raw. It's starting to pull in ahead. And this SmackDown kind of proved it. Kind of showed evidence. So we start out with Triple H in the ring with Vicky Guerrero and Brad Maddox, who just don't talk through the whole thing. So Triple H starts out by addressing the whole Kurt Angle being fired, which I was so ticked about. But I'll give it, that match on Friday was very good, very incredible out of both guys. They can really go. They had the tension, they had the passion. It was really good. But we all could see that the fact that Cody's getting married, he's going on a honeymoon. He's probably gone for about a month or two. Then I'll come back through some way, like Chris Jericho did. We'll have to see. So that's follow up. Now this Triple H tonight was a bit different. He was kind of the half heel, half face that Vince usually does. He tells everybody that he wants everyone to air their grievances out. Kind of just tell the truth. And of course, he kind of proves their point when Damien Sandow trying to kisses his ass. He says, "Don't do that. Tell the truth." And he's really gunning for it. So Kofi Kingston steps up to the plate and tells the truth about the whole Cody situation. And it turns out good, so he wants more. So he also got interruption from 3MB, who was complaining about the Big Show. We'll get to that later. And then after that, Rob Van Dam steps up and tells the truth. And so he says that was good feedback. He considers it a success. Rips on Daniel Bryan poorly. His acting still sucks, but I'll give him this segment. It was decent because of everybody else. So in your awards, everyone spokes out. So Ryback got a match with Dolph Ziggler. Big Show got a match with 3MB. Okay, I didn't know these matches aren't necessarily rewards. They're just more or less what Triple H put on for tonight. Kofi Kingston versus Curtis Axel. Non-title match. And I imagine that was very good. It was Randy Orton versus RVD with Brother Darrell watching. Very good match of the night. That match was the first one. It was so it starts out that both guys look very strong. Very good match between RVD and Randy Orton. RVD starting to show signs of injury because he can't really go with the best as he used to. And that proved when Orton hit that sick DDT. I believe the RKO after that wasn't really necessary because I thought RVD was knocked out cold. But the Dario also blindsided Ricardo Rodriguez for... I didn't really care for it. The crowd, I think they're in Minnesota. They were kind of behind. There's some crowds that are behind the heels and the faces. It's a mixed. This is one of those nights. They're giving Orton good pops and RVD pops. It was a very good match. 5-star frog splashes, the DDT, the very good chemistry, and these two never really been in the ring. I thought it was a very, very, very good match. With Orton picking up the win. Orton's been on a roll lately. So, okay, what should I get now? Okay, I'll get the Divas out of the way next. And I'm really doing this chronological. So, AJ, who was pretty much who released her pipe bomb a week ago, and on Monday, she kind of did one again in the middle of the ring, and there was a triple threat non-contender match for her title between Natalia, Naomi, and Brie Bella. She kind of interrupted the match, and they all attacked her. Then she ran off. So it was made into a Fatal 4 match, which I kind of, sort of, don't indifferent about. Because unless if Natalia doesn't win, then I don't really give to. That's the only reason why I'm kind of interested in the Fatal 4-Way. Plus, last time you saw a Fatal 4 between the Divas, so that's kind of, well, let's see. So anywho, AJ goes backstage, finds Oksana, Alicia Fox, and Layla. 3 very different characters. And Trios forms her own little diva faction between the 4 out of jealousy for the others. And then attack the Bella Twins and tons of the Funkadactyls while they were having a Divas match in the ring. And I don't know, I kind of want to see where that's going. It's kind of like the only interesting thing that's happened with the Divas so far. And I feel like this is also one of the reasons that SmackDown's pulling ahead of Raw, because they're doing so much more payoff during the actual shows. Yeah, so we'll have to wait till Night of Champions, or at least next on Monday night, to see where this goes. Then Daniel Bryan, I think Daniel Bryan came out, was doing an interview and says, I don't care if remember the Shield I'm going to face, they're going to attack me anyway, so pick your own. Big Show, Triple H pretty much said, hey, Big Show can have 3MB and then knock him out cold. I thought that was very good. Big Show seemed so ticked. It was just amazing. Oh, I almost forgot. So, let me backtrack a bit. When it came to the Randy Orton RVD match, I give it a good 6 out of 10. And actually 7 out of 10 because of that DDT. The Divas match was, I'll give it passable for 4.5 out of 10. Let's give it that. Let's see. Oh, one of the most talked about matches I thought was really good was the next one. Curtis Axel versus Kofi Kingston. This was a very good match. JBL was going on how, his family has background with this town, so they're all cheering Curtis Axel. It was a really good match delivered by both of them. And I thought it was a really back and forth match. But overall, Kofi got the win with the SOS, which we haven't seen in a while. And they kind of built it towards an Intercontinental title match, because I have Champions coming up. And there was a whole issue of Curtis Axel not defending his title because he was fighting Punk. Now that might be screwed up, and Paul Heyman was so upset. He ran out of the building after an interview with Renee Young. The match was a 7 out of 10. It was so good, man. It was a good match. I didn't think it was awesome like the crowd thought it was. I thought it was very good, not necessarily great. Oh, I can't wait for WWE to come to Canada next week. Monday they're hitting Toronto, where Edge will come, and then on Tuesday they're coming to my hometown. I cannot wait for that. But unfortunately, I won't be going. But stuff. And then let's see. There was Ryback and Dolph Ziggler had a match with Dean Ambrose watching. Ryback surprised me in his match. He was doing well. He was not your average Ryback. I think he's this new Ryback, which I'm starting to like. Dolph Ziggler looked very strong as well. But overall, Dean Ambrose interfered. Ryback got the pin. It's a good 5 out of 10 match. Now, I know what they're trying to do with Dolph Ziggler and Kofi Kingston. They're trying to have Kofi build up a title run against Curtis Axel and Ziggler against Dean Ambrose. Not that I'm against that, but I feel like they're giving Kofi the same push, the same regular push he always gets, and Ziggler, he's moving a step backwards. Because between the two of them, they've had the Ziggler's had the IHT champion what 3 times already, 3, 4 times. Kobe set the Intercontinental title like 3, 4 times the same, and they both had feud about it for both titles at one in 1 year. So I don't know. I'm kind of I don't know. I guess I want to see each match, but I don't know. But I guess well, let's see where it goes. I'm just gonna leave that topic alone, really. So let's see. There's that. Daniel Bryan has that. Oh, Big Show knocked out 3MB. Simple as that. He just whipped him around. There's nothing more I can say on that. There's nothing really more. So Daniel Bryan comes out for his match against. I thought it was gonna be against. I personally wanted to be against Dean Ambrose because we haven't really seen that, but he goes against Roman Reigns. I think this is like the second time they've had their fights. Well, I thought it was. Then it was Seth Rollins. Now, not that I don't like the match between those two; they're awesome. But this is like the fourth or fifth one. So it was kind of like I was where I was going. So Daniel Bryan picked up the clean win after getting rid of the Shield. That stupid running headbutt. I still don't like that. And he gets out of the building with a good win, and of course Randy Orton attacks him from behind, and that's how SmackDown. Ends. Overall, I thought it was a very passable show, like 6 out of 10. This is why I think SmackDown's starting to pull ahead of Raw when it comes to how the show goes. Because Monday Night Raw last Monday was so kind of boring. There wasn't much to talk about. There wasn't much to see. That's kind of why I didn't do a review of Monday Night Raw, because I didn't really care for it. Ugh, man. Sorry. I'm watching the replay of SmackDown. That was a good match between those two. But I guess that's as much I can really say for this week's show. That was quick too. So, I did a quick announcement. I thank you guys for watching. My name is Tyron Gaming Entertainment, and I'll see you Monday. Actually, I might even see you earlier before that, because NXT replays on Sunday, so I might give you guys that. So hopefully I'll get you that, and I'll give you that, and I'll see maybe you guys see Sunday or Monday, depending. And okay, that's it. Hit this, like this video, comment your thoughts on the show, subscribe to my channel. This is Tyron Gaming Entertainment, and I'll see you all at my next greatest convenience. See yous. Oh, is there anything else I wanted to say? Get well, John Cena.